So here we go, Jalin the Tarantula Turner, and it's always a humbling moment for me when I see a man who is 6'3" or 6'4", who weighs the same as I do, right? So I need to cut some weight, but this is not about me, this is about Jalin Turner, and I think everybody agrees that when he stepped up and fought Bobby Green on short notice, he really established a lot of goodwill, not just with the promotion, with the fan base. He had been on the wrong side of a couple split decisions to Dan Hooker and Mateusz Gamrot. Now Jalin Turner, with this tremendous frame and tremendous skill set, has reinserted himself among the elite in the lightweight division. Not a guy that a lot of fellow lightweights want to see showing up in their bracket. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, RENATO MOICANO. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jalin the Tarantula Turner.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport. Oh, nice kick.
Leg kick lands. Lands a jab. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Nice punch to the head. Guillotine jump.
Oh, that Gilly is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Turner's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
All right, has the guard closed here. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
That was a slick transition.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, looks like he's got the sub locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Nice kick landed there by Moicano. Checks the leg kick. Big elbow there, lands. Unable to connect there. Seconds now to go in the round.
Leg kick. That was great head movement. Holy man.
Elbow attempt now, that one blocked by Moicano. Slips the shot.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Under a minute to go.
Oh, guillotine here. He may finish this fight by submission.
Holding the position now.
He's smart. He knows not to lose his position.
Oh, he's out. What a strike from off of his back.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission. Great ground and pound by this man.
The Tarantula's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Time.
5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Oh, strong punch there by Moicano. There's that kick. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Big right hand there.
Distance management 101, another punch lands.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Back to the jab now, no good. Right hook to the head blocked. Tags him with that uppercut.
Hurt him again.
Big right hand. Oh, huge kick to the leg.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Just out of range with that right hook. Hard shots landing on both sides here. And potentially a critical takedown here. Turner's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. That was a big check.
Well, not exactly what we thought we would see out of this jiu-jitsu fighter. He's had a lot of success on the feet, and I think this is why sometimes the film... Oh! Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Not to let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Moicano's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later.
Beautiful jab lands.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
And that one certainly found the target. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the ball. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special. Switch, he lands to the body.
Big left hand there inside.
He's hurting bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
What a fight so far. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready.
Third round underway. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Moicano.
Oh, my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh, big left hand there.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah. Big punch land. Ooh.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stick.
Moicano Moicano's in half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can, oh, he's got a guillotine here. That guillotine is tight. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of security. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Come on.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Moicano.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by Moicano. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Moicano's in half guard.
Getting them out here. And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
He's in trouble here.
He's out. What submission defense on display.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you don't have a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John. But ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Turner's able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Oh, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now. But if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Need some more, guys.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked.
Oh, nice.
Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effectively.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot to be done with those traditional leg kicks. Nice job defensively. He blocked that punch.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. 30 seconds to go here. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, no problem. Relax. The takedown didn't go your way last round, but we know how to fix it. I want you to pretend you're going to exchange with this guy.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The big moment in it, of course, the shot to the liver that buckled his opponent.
He hurt it bad. He went right to the liver. Boom, landed it on the sweet spot, and was very surprised that his opponent was able to stand up to him. But he's going down the right path. He needs to continue to throw these strikes to the body.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Perfect execution on that tee. clinch. Just out of range with that right hand. All right, now touches him with that left hand. Well, you can see his leg is hurt here, starting to limp a little bit. I think Magomed Ankalaev is the guy we point to for exuding all of that toughness when he absorbed those leg kicks, but don't want to take too many more of those.
But like Magomed, you want to try to get takedowns. You cannot be on your feet limping and turning away from strikes. You got to try and change something.
Over and over again, and the opponent better make the adjustment soon. Every strike he lands, that cut.
He got hurt again.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, geez Louise.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Moicano's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. His misses are entertaining. All right, they separate. Now we'll see who can get off in space. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. Moicano's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Got to figure out a way to lower the guard. That's it.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
Now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 43 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jalin the Tarantula Turner!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I gotta think there are a few better feelings in the world.